Patrick, I will get your mum's name right. I've been practicing. It's Dana, rhymes with banana.
It's the American Dana Banana. Dana Banana.
We really liked having Julia on the show last year, and it was great to see Patrick with his mother. We wanted to complicate that in season 2, bring her back and sort of have another twist with her.
She's obviously got something she wants to tell Patrick and Megan. And I suppose she feels like she can tell Patrick because of what Patrick's been doing the last couple of months. And I think she's as confused about what she wants emotionally as Patrick has been.
And I think it's also an interesting point in a person's life when their parent needs them more than they need their parent in a way. And Patrick's mom needs his support now, and that's a real reversal for him too.
It turns out my Uncle Bunny is contesting the will after all.
What?
I know. Crotchety old molester man's unbelievably...
I don't think friends and money ever mix.
Andrew still owes me $5.
I think you owe me a lot more money than $5.
This was a fucking bad idea. Money always fucks things up.
Dom is very grateful that Doris has given him the money, but it comes at a cost. And I think Dom's not very good at taking things from other people. I think we've seen that throughout the show, really. And when he gets stressed, he has a tendency to kind of lash out. And he lashes out in an unfair way on Doris, which, again, I think when you've got a very close friendship, obviously like theirs is, them having an argument is part of their relationship.
When I watch that, I think, like, Dom, what are you doing? Like, she just made this huge sacrifice for you. But when you do have a very intense relationship with someone, things can go hot really quickly in a way that you can't predict.
I want to be your boyfriend. What do I have to do? You want me to go to the top of Twin Peaks and yell it out?
You're not gonna get me up there on these shoes.
Eddie and Augustine finally get together properly in this episode. I think there's been a lot of complications in their relationship, and not just from Augustine, but also from Eddie not trusting that Augustine is absolutely into him. And I think it's a sweet moment at the end when they finally understand that, and then they can take their relationship to the next level.
I love the appearance of Frank in this episode. Everyone loves Frank in this show, and it's so satisfying to see him again, if only briefly, and how much of an impact he has on those characters. He feels slightly unhinged, which is sort of interesting and exciting. So hopefully we'll get to see more of him in the future.
Yeah, I'm fine. No hot chocolate for me. Thanks for asking.
Aren't you guys always watching your weight? With your juice cleansing and your CrossFit?
Did you want a Xanax, honey? Because I got some.
I just love that they're fighting. Like, I think siblings fight all the time, and I think those two certainly would fight. I mean, in many ways, Patrick has escaped his background a little bit by moving to San Francisco and trying to become someone else. And Megan has become something different, something more that her kind of family thought they would both be. So I think there's a lot of conflict between them about the different lives that they've adopted. And I think that comes out in their arguments.
We did think that was an interesting modern twist on sibling rivalry, is that Megan's jealous of her brother's sexuality or the freedom that that brings.
She has this idea that if you're gay, suddenly you're free to do whatever you want. Now, of course, as the show shows, that isn't the case, and they have just the same kind of complex struggles as everyone else.
I have 2 sisters, and our relationship is not like Patrick and Megan, but I see how it could be. I think we all use sort of like slightly different versions of our siblings to triangulate and try and work things out, but my sisters are a lot more fun than Megan.